So today is going to be AR5 swap part 2. We're going to go over the clutch pieces, well, not the pieces anymore, but the clutch plate, and assembling the release bearing onto the clutch plate, and then putting it on the transmission. I'll show you both ways to do it. Well, or at least tell you about one that I'm going to use because it's in the car. If the engine is out the car, the traditional way might be a little better, but let's go through it. So first thing you're gonna need, obviously, is your pressure plate. I got this from eBay. It's a stage 2 spec SPC. I'm guessing that's what that means. I got it from like Clutch Experts. They say it was pretty good. I'm gonna give it a try. Hopefully I don't, fuck it up. But you can get them from Drift Motion. That might be a better solution for you because they have the whole kit. You can get the flywheel, this, all of that, or just piece it together like I did. This is a mixture of Yahoo Japan and eBay. So for starters, you need your clutch plate. You need your clutch hub. This is called a clutch hub, and it's going to come with these snap rings. If you get the whole kit, they're going to pretty much go one on the other. And this is the bearing that you need. This bearing works regardless of the Supra. It could be the older Supra or the newer Supra. This is going to work, or any R154. And this is the part number for it. That's the part number. Then after that, you're going to need this right here. And it probably will help to get a set of snap ring pliers. But if these don't work, I'm going to just do it with some screwdrivers, 2 flatheads. That'll work too. I doubt these will work, but I'm going to give it a chance. So for the most part, you can either put this in a vise, or like I got one right here, or you could do it right here. I'm probably just going to do it right here. So you'd want your concave washer first. The concave one, you'll see it, how it dips in like a cone. Put that cone on first. Then the flat washer, just make sure it's clean. That's a lot of debris on there, so I'm gonna clean that off right quick. All right, so I put it in the vise. That way it's a little still. I'm not putting too much pressure. I probably should have put something like a rag or something right there, but I ain't putting too much pressure on it, so it should be good. So let me try to find someone to hold the damn camera, unless I can get something a bit closer. See, this is where I need a GoPro, some type of shit like that. All right, well, either way, I'm gonna put this on, and you know how, just find something to put that on with, 2 screwdrivers. Snap ring pliers probably your best. They cheap anyway. I'm just at work, and they the only ones I got. Next, we're going to put the throwout bearing or release bearing in just like this way, this same orientation. Let me zoom out a little bit. But we're gonna find something to put underneath it. So usually I would use like a roll of tape, or like a painter's tape roll, or a duct tape roll, but I ain't got one. I found this old ass bearing. I was gonna put that in there just like that. Hopefully it'll go as planned, but pretty much you want it just hanging out like that so you can stick a snap ring in those screws. Focus. There we go. I bet. All right, so now your next step is gonna be your washers. Now these don't have an orientation. They don't need to go on any particular way, but this composite washer needs to go on. Doesn't need to go on anyway. It looks like it has grooves, but I doubt it'll make a difference if we're being honest. I'll try it on that way just to see. Seems fine. And then you put on your wave washer, the wavy one. So put that on. And then last is gonna be your snap ring. These aren't convexed, nor do they have a dot or punch hole that tells you which way. So I'm pretty sure these can go on any direction. So you just put that on, and then you do the same method you did with the screwdrivers to put that on. And I'm gonna handle that, and then I'll be back. Actually, I can probably get it on right now. Yeah, this is a lot easier. So I ended up only using one. This was actually a lot easier, so let me spin it back. So what I did was I held down this side and I went around it. Make sure I held that down with my finger, and then I used this as sort of like a pry. I needed like a stop, and I went around it each way, just doing that. Not a lot of pressure until finally I got around and it got about like hanging up right here. Then I just did it the rest of the way. Bang. I found that way to be easy and simple. And pretty much this is how you install that one. Let me take the back off of this metal fucking thing. That's pretty much it. Boom. Easy money. I have so much shit in the way, but you know what's good? You can spin it like this. I don't hear any noise, any bearing noises like I did with the old one. Wherever I put the old one. Oh, the old one's right here. This one had a lot of bearing noise. And that's pretty much it. And then lastly, you want to put some grease inside. Even though you're going to grease your steering shaft anyway, you want to put some grease inside, and also put some grease right on those. So wherever your clutch fork is going to go onto these, put some grease on there as well. And I usually grease like a little bit on the inside of here, just a little bit. You don't need a lot. And that's pretty much it. Now we'll go and lay it on the transmission and we'll go from there. Then when you're done, you just put it, lay it on there like that, and that's how it's gonna go in on the car. Just like that. And your clutch fork is gonna go through there. And boom. Take it all off, it's gonna spin. And that's it.